daily lives whenever we can. Okay, so most of us, we long to be in one place. We want to be secure, comfortable, and in the embrace of our friends and family. So why should we then exchange this peace and comfort for a bus ticket and a map in in a new place that we've never been? Today, I want to convey my own personal passion for traveling, using some photos of trips that I've taken and also my favorite reasons to travel. So I don't know if anyone has heard this quote. It's in many languages. It goes, every language that you know is like having a new soul or being a new person. And I think the same goes with traveling. So every place that you visit, it becomes a part of you, and you also leave a piece of yourself in that place. So what are the reasons that we go traveling? We can go to see the new environment, to see the wonderful concrete jungles that have been constructed by man. We go to meet new people or see a new culture. One of the most important is, for example, the panorama that we can see of nature. We can also check out the beautiful architecture feats that man has built. Or we can even see a combination of the two and where they meet, which can be very beautiful. Why else do we go travel? We go to see other people's culture. And because we're social beings, we want to present ourselves to the world. And in doing so, we can see the behaviors and customs of other cultures, which allows us to truly examine ourselves more closely. It's like holding up a mirror to yourself by seeing other people's cultures. And then you can really see how strange maybe your own traditions are, or how you can examine yourself. And I've always noticed that after this, you become more accepting and more in the realization that you see that all humans are really alike. And what's the most delicious way to bring people together? It's the food, of course. So food brings the loudest laughter, it brings timeless stories, and when you share a meal together, it's like you're lifelong friends and you just live in the moment. So the intrigue of trying a new food, saying, what's that, how did you cook it, how did you make it? It's a really uniting thing in a primal way. It really unites us in a most basic way. So in essence, what do I want to tell you is that although travel, it might be costly, it doesn't have to be, but it can be a bit expensive. It's worth the expense because it's a priceless experience. It may not be easy. You may be stuck in a bus station in a foreign city or in the middle of the desert. You may be yelled at in a foreign language because you did something taboo, for example, you didn't know, unbeknownst to you. But the thrill of the exploration is worth the leisure is matched by the leisure of relaxation. And once we have this adventurous story that we've done during our vacation, it changes us. And is change always good? Well, I say that if change is the equivalent of adaptation, and the world is becoming more diverse and interconnected in the last 20, 50, or even 100 years, then change is great because it helps us adapt to this more interconnected world. So put yourself out there, and even though I understand you might be apprehensive about going to new places, trust me, it'll be worth the experience in the end.